Hello, Redskins fans. This is Marcus Edlin, future host of a new sports podcast called Sports View. Sports View, where the fans give their point of view about their favorite sport, and becoming real soon Sports View. Within the next few weeks or so, I'll be ready to start a Facebook page, so I'll be watching for us soon. Right now, I am talking about the Washington Redskins. Well, I have a feeling we're going to have a chance for a pretty good season. What is, Redskin fans, your biggest thing you want to see in training camp? The competition. What, what is our strength and what is our weakness? Give me what your point of view and what you think is our strength and our weaknesses as far as training camp. Here's my opinion of the Washington Redskins. And first, I want to give a big shout out to my man Herb Coates and other Redskin fans who went to training camp when it started and giving us a report. So big ups to Herb and everybody else. Here's my thought on the Washington Redskins. One, I am happy about Alex Smith. I think he got a chance to have a good season with us. Kirk was a good quarterback. I'm not going to deny it. He was a good quarterback, but Kirk did not deserve that money like they asked. If you look at Kirk during the playoff games against the Panthers and the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers, especially the last game of the season against the Giants, Kirk did not perform up to par the way he should be. Now, I'm not saying Alex Smith is Aaron Rodgers, but with the price we got for him, we were able to add quality pieces to our roster, so I'm happy with that. Then yesterday, I seen we signed Colt McCoy for another year for $7 million. That's pretty good. We can stash Kevin Hogan on the practice squad and let him try to develop more or get a quarterback next year in the draft. Now let me get to the running backs. We got a large quantity of depth at running back with Darius Geis, with Chris Thompson, Samaje Perine, with Rob Kelly, with Kibby Bibbies, and other host of players. I have a feeling that it's going to be four running backs with Darius Geis starting, with Chris Thompson, with Samaje Perine, and it's going to be a fight for the fourth running back spot. Now, I'm very positive about our running back position in our roster so far. Now, let's get to the wide receivers. Now, we got Josh Dotson. I'm excited to see this year. I'm also excited to see Paul Richardson. He goes with his speed to stretch the field on our roster. Then you got Jamison Crowder. Underneath, he had sort of a down year last year. I'm looking to see if he's going to step back up and perform better than he has been. But my two sleeper among the roster I see is Robert Davis and Terry Gwynn. Robert Davis, I believe, will take a next step and be an ultra productive receiver in our roster. And I've been hearing a lot of great things about Terry Gwynn. He may be the sleeper of our draft picks, in which I think we had an excellent draft. Then I will add Mo Hurts, Brian Quick. Yeah, I just don't feel him right now. He just need to just let him go. And but then you look at our tight end spot, which is basically Jordan Reed. If he can stay healthy, he can have a big impact. The Ageless Wonder, Vernon Davis, and I think Jeremy Sprinkle will take the next step to be a little bit more better tight end. Now the offensive line. Now Trent Williams, the silverback, and Moses Morgan, I think that they will be healthy by training camp, and that'll be help us out. Now Gerard Christian, who I know from Louisville, he gonna take his rookie lumps, but it's better him taking it now, and he'll be a much improved player once he get a little bit stronger. And I think he's gonna be a quality backup player. Then the guards with the Sheriff, Brandon Sheriff, and I'm kind of iffy about Lavaro, but I hope that Tiger Siki could get some work at guard, or can John Kling, or Callis could take over, because right now the left guard is the question mark on the roster. Now look at the defense. Well, Deron Payne gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks with a sprained ankle. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but at least it's not during the season, and he could possibly be ready by time with some more treatment and everything else. Now look at the other spots of the roster. Stacey McGee is gonna be out most likely on the pup list in 6 weeks. But the great thing about it is, I think Phil Taylor could step in and add a little bit more depth to the roster to take McGee's place. Then we got Tim Settles, who I think was, besides Gwen, another sleeper pick in the draft. With Aronitis, Jonathan Allen coming back, with Lanier, we have a chance to have a quality roster at the defensive line where we can have a nice rotation when Darius Payne get back, where we can contend up front, contain the run, and get pressure on the quarterback. So I'm excited about that. Now our outside linebacker spot, I don't know yet about the situation with Ryan Anderson, but always remember, Junior Galette is always sitting there waiting. So if Ryan Anderson is hurt, we can get Junior back and help it out. I've been hearing a lot of great things about McFeed in the camp. And of course, we got Ryan, the showstopper, Kerrigan, and Preston Smith. So I'm excited about our outside linebacker and our pass rush. And I read that we were 6th in quarterback pressure with the shoddy defensive line we had. Now with the restocked defensive line and our pass rush, I think our defense is going to be a whole lot better. And the inside linebacker, with the return of Mason Foster and with the return of also other Zach Brown, other inside linebacker, that should help contain the run in our defense, and hopefully if they improve a little bit of pass rush. Then I'm going to tell you somebody who might step up in certain packages, and that's Josh Harvey Clemens, who performing pretty well last year when he came in was hurt, when a lot of linebackers hurt. So that's when the injury was a plus. He got some reps, and he took some first team reps during the training camp OTAs. I think it'll be a quality depth. And then Deion Hamilton, I think, could also be an access and inside linebacker. So we got speed and a little bit of talent inside linebacker. Now I'm thinking about the cornerbacks. We got Quentin Dunbar and also Josh Norman. Then we got Orlando Scandrick. Then we got Strongman. We got Donis Anderson. Alexander for the supplementary pick from Virginia Tech. Hosley most likely be on the pup list. We got quality depth at the cornerbacks, but we got some unknowns. I will, honest God truth, I would love us to keep Strowman, and most likely we will keep Alexander, but hopefully put him on a pup list. And if he wants to get off, just put him on. If he's healthy and we got injury, you can start him back at the lineup. If not, then what we can do is we can put him on a practice squad. And as far as Alexander, I think he could fit most likely as a hybrid as a cornerback and safety. So I have a good feeling about him. Then we look at the safety spot. Monte Nicholson. I love him. I was totally wrong about him. I didn't think he's going to be that good. But he is a force in the back, along with my man DJ Swearinger, who is the tone setter of our defense. Then we got Tony Apk, the 4th-round draft pick from Penn State, who is unknown like I thought about Nicholson, and DeShazier Everett. Now, if Apk can get his if we could move up his development a little bit more, while Nicholson and Swearinger's in there, we are in good shape as far as depth of safeties. And Everett, he's iffy sometimes, but we need him to step up. If it's not, then Fish Smithman, Simpson, and other court safeties could possibly take their spot. And of course, we got our kickers, and Dustin Hopkins, and our long snapper and punters. Now, if we can sit there and we got quality young players, And we also got some quality undrafted free agents to help put on the practice squad to develop. I think our front office of Doug Williams, Smith, and the rest of the guys in the front office had done an excellent job of putting our most talented roster to date. But yeah, I still think we're going to be 10-6 and going to the playoffs. So, Redskin fans and family, what do you think what we're going to do this year? And give me what your most excited part about what you're going to think going to happen in training camp. And don't forget, Sports View will be coming soon. I'm going to have a Facebook page and everything, Sports View, where the fans get their point of view about their favorite sports. Sports View. I'm going to have it also on Twitter, and I'm also going to try to get it on SoundCloud. So, I want y'all, Redskins family and friends, give me your opinion about what y'all think about the Redskins. And y'all be blessed.